What a start to a new day. Heavy battles have been going on at Volna, but our tanks have finally crossed the Vruda River and have provided some very effective covering fire for our troops that advanced into the village and captured it. We have the Soviets on the run, and we intend to keep it that way. Hello and welcome to a new episode of our amazing Raging Bridgehead series in Graviteam Tactics Mius-Front. So, I just wanted to show you really quick. This is the battle setup for today. We will be fighting to capture this area here, these 2 square kilometers, with, well, a few enemy infantry units and possibly a few enemy guns. And we ourselves, we have quite a lot of forces, so I don't expect this to take a long time. But I also would like to perform this without too many casualties. So, let's see if we can pull this off. Let's go to the battlefield. Well, what do you say to that? The enemy didn't want to fight. Which is a shame. They retreated, so we are receiving control of this area by default. I guess they retreated up to the north. Which is interesting. That means that there's certainly enough space for them here. Very interesting indeed. Well, and instead of fighting that battle, we now have to fight this one down here. Incidentally, this is the last battle of this turn. So let's see if we can pull off a victory here. We have significantly fewer forces in this area, just infantry. While the enemy, well, they do have some more infantry units. I'm not sure how depleted those are, but let's just try to get rid of them. The battle is underway. So it is 7 o'clock in the morning and the damn fog is starting to lift finally. As you can see, it's not as foggy as it was in the previous battle. We are able to see quite well actually, if we zoom down to the level of our soldiers. So here's the battle plan. My forces are set up to advance into this forest. We will have some zero-in fire missions coming in just so that my artillery spotters can establish some zero-in points. And we do have a few fire missions planned at around the 10-minute mark. At the 10-minute mark, my infantry will start to push into the forest from the west side here. And then we'll see what we will encounter. Now, you might remember that during the previous battle in this area down here in the south, we did face some enemy guns here in this area. And while some of those guns absolutely did not make it out of here, maybe there are still some guns that the enemy could retreat. And that he has now sitting inside this forest, just waiting for my innocent infantry to stumble upon. Let's see that the enemy does not succeed with this. Okay, let's speed up time. Let's see what happens. I don't think there should be much happening in the first 10 minutes since I'm the attacker. I don't think... Oh, well, actually, scratch that. The enemy is sending out a scouting party that just managed to run into my units up here in the north. What are you? Oh, yeah. Definitely scouts. Definitely scouts. Or are they? Yeah, I think those are scouts. I'm not 100% sure. However, my unit that is sitting here on the northern side of the area, they are at the moment just here to bottle up the enemy. Do not let them escape. Okay, yeah, we did stumble upon some enemies here. And those enemies are not having a good time. Not at all. Oh yeah, this one's dead too. So, the plan to keep the enemy bottled up is working. Oh, absolutely it is. So, let's once again speed up the time. I don't foresee too much happening here. Enemy contact inside the forest this time, okay. We will take a look at that, because that has the potential to be a bit more serious and to lead to a protected firefight. Let's have a look. Okay, some enemy infantry on the edge of the forest. I don't think that will be too much trouble. Especially not with my machine guns standing by to absolutely hammer those enemies. Hi guys. Oh, the enemy has trucks over there. Yes, that's a truck. Look at you go. Yeah, now that I watch, you don't want to fire. Sure. Let's find another machine gun then. Where's everybody? Damn indeed, where's everybody? Where are you shooting from? This one. You have a nice position here on the edge of the forest. Yeah, look at him. Swing the machine gun from side to side a little bit, laying down a nice pattern. Nicely done. They're doing good work. I don't see the enemy having a great time here. And even my rifleman. Shooting their rifles. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, we started a little fire. Well, it sucks to be the enemy here. What are they trying to do, I wonder? Did I catch them out in the open? It's possible. It is certainly possible that they had initially set up basically on the edge of the swamp. And now they're even getting mortar fire onto their heads. I expect the remainder of this unit to now start to run away. Adjustment fire failed, that's unfortunate. But no big issue. I could try to bring the spotter up so that he has a better chance to see something. Let's do that. Go over there, please. But other than this skirmish in or over this swamp here, there's nothing happening right now. This is everything that is going on at the moment. Do you guys see anybody? Are you shooting? Not really. Oh, I did see a muzzle flash at the edge of the forest, where the fire is, now again. So there's an enemy still alive over there. My guess is he will be spotted in just a moment, and that will be that for him. Yeah, somebody is shooting at my rifle. Can you guys see the enemy? Why are you not returning fire? You can't really spot them at the moment. Or they might be out of range, who knows. They shouldn't be. They absolutely shouldn't be. Artillery strike. Okay, this is still a zero-in fire mission. Nothing serious. The serious phase of the operation starts in 2 minutes, so let's speed up the time once again. While my units up in the north are... Oh, that was close. They are very busy with distracting the enemy, basically. Oh, we have contact here. Ah, that's the one place where I did not want enemy contact. Yeah, as you can see, I have a gap in my coverage of this area. And now that enemy contact has been confirmed, I will have to sweep this. This scout unit will have the honorable task to do just that. You will go ahead and you will sweep the area. Make sure that the enemy is not slipping through here. Look here. A headquarters unit is moving up to a new position. Even without roads, the Opel Blitz gets through. Just don't have too much snow or something like that. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. There's another headquarters unit on the move. They are over here. And they too are moving up to a new position. And the 10-minute mark has just been reached. That means we have more artillery fire coming down in the forest. Oh, and we see some enemies. They are in a pretty bad situation, because this is where my infantry will advance now. They should start to move in half a minute. So, you guys are not going to have a great time, I'm afraid. Actually, you have been spotted by a machine gun unit, so your day is about to be very, very bad. And here, my 5cm mortar battery has acquired the enemy, and they are starting to bombard them. There we go. Dropping shells into the tube. No, the enemy is definitely not having a good time here. As you can see, the mortar shells are landing basically on top of them, suppressing them. And now my units are advancing, as you can see. And they will run into the suppressed enemy. And I don't have to explain to you what that means. That means that this enemy is going to have a really bad time. Meanwhile, my artillery is starting to pound the forest back here, just to suppress any enemies that might be sitting there in maybe prepared positions. Here in the north, the enemy is still trying to skirmish with my line of infantry here. That means I cannot move them across right now. Look at that, the truck. They will have to stay in this forest at the moment. And, well, they will have to just repel the enemy's advances here, while other units move in and finish off the enemy. Nice. Oh, look, more enemies. Adjustment fire failed. Yeah, I need to bring the artillery observers closer. You go there, and your commanding units goes there. Oh, this artillery was way too close for comfort. Which fire mission is that? I have to figure this out. This one. Actually, cancel that one. It's way too close. Good. Much better. My infantry is sweeping ahead. The enemy is completely suppressed. Is he dead? Yes. He's dead. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, enemy units ahead of us here. And they are... The artillery fire is actually pretty much on point here. Wow. That's lucky. That's going to add a lot of suppression to them. And if the enemies are suppressed, they cannot fight my units effectively. Absolutely not. For now, this is going really great. Really, really nice. Oh yeah, mortars, artillery. I suspect that this will not take a long time. Not a long time at all. Let's see if there are more units that we can bring into the forest. And yes, there are. We will bring this unit. You guys, you are going to advance to here, and you can start the advance immediately. Form up and go. While these units here, once you guys have moved to this position, you will sweep the edge of the forest. Just get into the enemy's flank and push them out into the open where the other unit can deal with them. This is going very well. I do have an 8 cm mortar battery here. Let's see, do you guys still have ammunition? Oh no, that's not you. Where's the mortar battery? Where did I put them? Is this them? Yes, where are you? Oh, you're back here, okay. We do have a wire link, I believe. Let's check. Here's the commander over here, okay. He might be sitting too far away from the mortars though, but he should have a wire link to his subordinate. So that's fine. Is he connected to his superior? Let's check that really quick. Command hierarchy. He's giving out orders. He's not receiving any at the moment. His commander is sitting over there. Apparently no wire link has been established because, yeah, this commander does not have a wire link room. So what I need to do is I need to bring the battery commander for the 8 cm mortars. I need to bring him forward to the line of contact together with the wire link crew, and they will get a wire back to the mortars from this position here. Oh, we are running into one of my artillery strikes. Cancel this one. It's way too close for comfort. Nice. We ran into some enemies here. Oh, enemy trenches actually. But they are really not having a good time. Oh yeah, my guys are chucking Gwyn. Yeah, that works. Now don't blow up him. Okay, he's fine. Enemy has apparently been defeated in this area, and we are pushing through. I am surprised that the enemy is not already offering a ceasefire. That to me indicates that the enemy is not yet defeated. They still have the means to cause trouble. And you guys, you will proceed with caution because you are entangled with a large enemy formation actually. Can I bring in more artillery support on that position? Actually, these units hold your position, engage those enemies, and we will see... Oh, they're retreating. They have started to retreat. However, we will still go ahead and bring forward a few machine guns. I believe those might be extremely useful right now. How will I play this? I want the machine gun to go precisely to this position. I do not want it to stop halfway. Although the terrain is pretty crap, to be honest. Maybe here would be a good position. Yeah. Let's get the machine gun forwards to this position. You will hold your fire, not shoot at infantry. You will run. Did I order you to run? Not executed. Oh, I need more command points. Captives taken. Oh, that's something that I like to hear. Yeah, we are running into more enemy resistance over here, and we need to cancel this artillery strike once again. We're advancing a little bit too fast, maybe. Okay, here's the deal. Everybody in this area, be cautious, please. You are advancing a little bit too quick right now, and you might take unnecessary casualties. Link lost. Yeah, that was to be expected, because the command unit is moving. So he lost the link. I did not tell the command unit to move a little bit faster. Now they're going. Okay, you know what? By this point, you can actually go ahead and move to here, together with the wireling crew. Enemy gun spotted. Okay. That's what I suspected would happen. Enemy position with a gun. In that case, we should hold our advance on this line here. Yeah, these two units. You will hold your forward movement. And you will bring up support weapons that will hopefully be able to deal with that gun. So we will bring up a bunch of mortars. Actually, do not run. Your stamina will be too depleted. Just go here, go there, and go there. These are just 5cm mortars, so one cannot expect too much of them, but they can serve their purpose well. Okay, the mortars are on the move. Now let's bring up the machine guns as well. Machine guns, they could be useful in this situation, absolutely. Let's try and see if they will actually follow orders as they are supposed to. You are moving to there. These two machine guns, I want you here, here, with you over here, and the commander here. Okay, the machine gun unit is on the move, the mortars are on the move. Now it's just the commanding officer. He too will be on the move now. The assault is progressing well. My artillery over here is still hitting the enemy and causing suppression and casualties. We are in a firefight with what I assume are entrenched enemies. Yes. Entrenched enemies here. That will lead to some casualties, yes. Let's see what we can do. We need to bring up support weapons. Here we have a few 5cm mortars. Okay, let's do the following. You guys and you guys. You will hold. Stop moving. Hold your position for now. Bombard the enemy. Suppress them. Make sure that they are not causing too many casualties. And wait for your support weapons. Your support weapons will arrive shortly. 5cm mortars. Go here, and there. With the commander going there. That's the 5cm mortars on their way. And let's bring up the machine guns as well. You will go to there. You will go to there. Commander going there. Two more machine guns, one going here, another one going here. With you following and you here following in the middle, from where you will take up a defensive position. Nice. Okay, units are on the move. This is looking good. Commanding officer, he needs to move up as well. Just to offer his support to the units at the front. This unit up here in the north, they are still holding their position, doing well. Here we still have units pushing ahead. Okay, you guys do not need to be cautious anymore. You can go. Artillery is still hitting this area. Keeping the retreating, yeah, the enemy is apparently retreating. Keeping them busy. If this enemy is indeed busy retreating, then we could attempt to move these units across the swamp and hit the enemy in this area. I do have an artillery observer here somewhere. Let's see what we can do with you. You are currently still calling in this fire mission. That's fine. You can, however, also... Well, let's do just one line. The enemy is retreating along this way. The accuracy is not great. But it could work. There are apparently enough enemies in my way. Call this in. High explosive. Actually, you know what? Call in Incendiary. Let's burn them up. Give me 5 per gun. That will be all the ammunition. And let this be the follow-up strike to this one. The gunners are a bit slow to fire, are they not? Stamina normal. Well, what many people don't know, since the artillery rework, the gunners in the batteries and the off-map batteries, they have stamina as well. As the battle progresses, their fire will become slower and slower. And this battery seems to be pretty tired, because they are... Well, let's have a look. They are already up to a very good accuracy, but they're still firing very slow. Extremely slow, in fact. There's another round. Okay, the enemy gun started to shoot at my units. That's nasty. That is nasty. Okay, let's see the situation up here. How is it? You guys still have a movement order. These guys, they stopped. I want these guys to sweep the edge of the forest. Go get them. Scouts, they have successfully swept through this area. Found nothing. So I believe I will have them come to here. Sounds reasonable. My headquarters units, they have found their position where I ordered them to go. What about the other headquarters unit? They too are where I wanted them to go. Everything went exactly as required without any issues. This artillery spotter, he needs to move forward. Together with his commanding officer, of course. And the units that are sitting in these trenches, they should start to move as well. I do not benefit from them sitting here. So, start a movement into the forest. Support your comrades. Yeah. Yeah, your sister unit is all the way up here. So you should be in that area as well. Now your commanders, they too should start to move. So let's have them move. Who's this? This is the artillery spotter. He has received a movement order. We need to bring forward the machine guns. They would be a very good tool to have right now. To just suppress the hell out of this enemy. Here's a machine gun that's immobilized. Not sure how you can immobilize a machine gun, but... well, I'm sure it's somehow possible. These guys are on the move. Who are you and where are you sitting? You are sitting there. Yeah, you too can move closer. Good, everybody should be moving. The full unit is on the move. Who are you and who do you belong to? Okay, this is just a commanding unit for these guys. You can start to move. Your presence will help. We are still skirmishing with that gun. I do not want these units to advance towards the gun. They would be shot at a lot. I want to have flanking opportunities in position. And yeah, flanking opportunities is what we are creating right now. These artillery strikes are keeping the enemy down very nicely. It looks as if the gunners have picked up some speed. And you know what? Know what? No, he has not picked up any... Oh, I didn't want to cancel that. Damn it. Well, it's okay. Incendiary will hit this mark over here. There are lots of enemy units there, that's fine. I wish to select this observer. There he is. And I could envision him laying down a smoke screen. However, this is not ideal since the guns are shooting from the west and not from behind the unit. That means I will not achieve a nice spread of smoke rounds. But he could attempt to put some smoke down and then these units could just advance across the open. We'll keep this option in mind. For now, I'm curious to see what the incendiary rounds will do to our enemies. I suspect that they should suppress them quite well and enable these units here to continue their forward movement. Come on, where's the artillery? These are just mortar impacts. This is just, I think, 5 centimeter mortars hitting here. Nothing major, but now comes the incendiary strike. The accuracy is quite good, so the battery should start to fire round after round pretty soon. Let's watch. There is one. That was one round. Nice. Yeah, together with the mortars, the enemy is just so horribly suppressed here. And they are now offering a ceasefire. We are not going to take that, however. We are capturing this. Captives taken. Very nice. Yeah, do surrender. Now, the accuracy of this strike did not improve, because the spotter apparently did not see the impact. Let's wait for the next incendiary impact, and we will see if the spotter will be able to spot the impact. You can tell that he's able to spot it if, when the shell lands, a white triangle appears over his unit. So let's wait for that. Damn, the guns are shooting slow. There we go. No white triangles, so he did not spot the impact. He's not correcting the shot. That might be the reason why the rounds is landing one by one instead of all at the same time. Damn it, didn't want to do that. Okay. Now I have to wait until this fire mission is completed before I can start my smokescreen operation here. But by the time that this happens, I think my units will be already pretty far. Actually, these guys, you need to move slow. Move cautiously. I don't want to take losses, if I can avoid it. Okay, units are moving. Everybody's moving. Everybody's looking good. Who are you and what are you doing here in the forest, just sitting there? Machine guns. Didn't I order you forward? I seem to remember that I did, but could be mistaken. Never mind, let's just tell them to go now. Machine guns, go. Get a move on. Nicely done. Now this unit is on the move as well. This is the mortar battery here in the background. They can keep sitting there. This is the immobilized machine gun. Let's actually check. Immobilized in what sense? It doesn't say what exactly is broken on this thing. But how do you immobilize a machine gun? Yes, there are only 2 guys. One of them is wounded. So maybe they are simply not in a condition to carry this beast with the tripod. That could be a way to immobilize a machine gun. Yeah, look at this guy. He's full of bloody stains. Not having a great time, apparently. Oh, the incendiary strike is continuing to land. Continuing to suppress the enemies. Very awesome, very nice. Okay, with this happening, let's start to move more units. Oh, there comes incendiary strike in full force. You guys move. So my guess is that the incendiary strike... No, the fire was not corrected, but the gun started to shoot salvos instead of single fire. Maybe the spotter did get eyes on. And this, something like this is really messing up the enemy's morale. There will be one more salvo coming in and then one more single shot. And that will be all my incendiary ammunition. And actually I might be served best to cancel the strike because it's getting really close to my own units. And it will affect them more than it will the enemy. So, cancel this. We still have 5 incendiary rounds in reserve. Now, speaking of that smoke screen, let's see if I do the following. It will not be great, but it will give some cover. A little bit. How much smoke do I have? 72 rounds. Okay, we will do the following. Give me smoke. Give me 10 per gun. Immediately call it in. Okay. Now that that's happening, let's prepare my units here. In 1 minute, you guys are going to haul ass across the open. And same for you. In 1 minute, you are going to haul ass, and then you are going to defend. Yeah, something like that. Make use of the smoke, run across, defend. Okay, up here we can get more units moving. Move into the flank of this gun. You guys are going to move, you guys are going to move. I think once we clear out this gun, we might be defeating the enemy. I might have a spotter somewhere down here. This guy. You actually run to there. You can rest later. This gun is receiving a lot of machine gun fire. How are they holding up? Oh, it's a big gun, look at that. And yeah, the gun shield is sufficient to protect them against small arms fire. Together with the position that they are sitting in, well, it's not easy to take them out if they're entrenched like that. Here we have a little truck. Okay, how's the situation? Oh, the smoke screen is arriving. The infantry should be on the move. Yes, no, maybe. There they go. They're going. They are running across now. Let's watch this. They're in a hurry. Nice. Eager to join their comrades up ahead to drive out the remaining resistance. Very nice. And the smoke screen, I'd say it worked in a sense that if there were enemies here in this forest, they have been burned out. Smoke rounds are incendiary rounds. They are not as volatile as dedicated incendiary rounds, but they can start fires. Okay, up here the situation is looking very well. We are able to advance through the forest without issues, and we will be able to get our unit into the flank of this gun. That's super nice. So, this unit will be ordered to turn that way. Wait, who exactly are you? No, actually, you will not do that. These guys will do that, because they are belonging to this unit that is fighting here. This will give us additional benefits. So once you guys are done, you will wheel around and go that way. And this unit will do basically the same. Once they are done, they will advance into the flank of the gun. When they're being attacked from two sides, they will not stand a chance. Oh, the smoke barrage is still going, actually. Good, good, good. We will keep it going until my units are in the forest. There are still some enemies here. However, I don't believe that they are too effective right now. They are being harassed by these units. They are slowly being picked apart, suppressed. There's nothing that they can really do. By the way, if you want to keep up a dedicated smoke screen on-map artillery, like light infantry guns for example, or mortars if they have smoke rounds, are better suited to this than off-map artillery, I think. Because the off-map artillery, as you can see, because these guys are already so tired, the time between salvos is very long. So the smoke screen here already dissipates, and I still have to wait a little bit before the next salvo arrives. You can imagine why that might become a problem. Oh, enemies. Oh, you're throwing a grenade. Oh, you poor guy. You did throw some grenades, you might have wounded someone, but you are dead. And on fire. Oh well. Sucks to be him, I guess. And he didn't even kill anybody. Look at this. Look at this guy with a pistol. Jesus. Go get a rifle. Now, what's that? That must be the next salvo of the smoke screen? Yes. I'll keep it going for now. There might still be enemies in this area, and this is suppressing them very well. Captives taken. Oh, down here we have taken more captives. Good. Very good. Here in the south there's still the matter of this anti-tank gun. We seem to be having another one. God damn it, I wanted to say we seem to be landing mortar shells here in the back, but there's actually another gun. Two guns. Where's this artillery observer that I ordered into this area? There he is sitting. Let's see if he can do something against this. Ah, he's super inaccurate. He can't see the area. Let's have a look. Watch this way. Not really, no. Super bad accuracy. Oh, wait. There's a spot. You know what? That's more than good enough. Give me high explosive, make it so that this position disappears. 5 rounds per gun, immediate, put it on immediate action. Although, no, I don't want immediate action, I want the rounds to penetrate into the earth and then explode, to break up these fortifications. Call it in. That might be enough to silence one of the guns. And then we'll have to move my units closer. Maybe the units can use the cover of the artillery fire to advance on the enemy. Let's do that. You guys, you have not taken any losses yet. That's fantastic. Start a movement. You guys, you too did not take any losses. I am surprised. Start to move. Let's give them hell, if possible. The 5cm mortars, are you guys even in range? Not really, you're just outside of range. The 5cm mortar has a range of about 500 meters. So you need to get pretty close with these things. They're just small, handheld mortars basically, nothing fancy. Okay, this smoke screen has served its purpose. Right now it's a danger to my own units. So let's not do that anymore. Enemy units have been spotted here. That's fine though, we have my machine guns that are suppressing them. That should work. And the artillery strike will start to arrive soon, and that should suppress these guns. Or maybe even outright destroy this one. I think there's a good chance. There comes the artillery strike. Battery is firing. How far away is this battery? 7.16 kilometers. So I think we will get a nice spread on these rounds. Well, if that wasn't a direct hit, my god. Okay. This gun is gone. Just gone, all outright. Direct hit. What are we shooting? 15cm heavy field howitzers. Yeah, French, those are French guns. Captured guns. And these 15cm guns, they make quite an impression, as you can see. They need a long time to reload though, so it will be some time before the next salvo comes in. But damn, they are effective. Siege guns, I believe. Nice, everything is working well. Everything is progressing according to plan. Look how these enemies are being suppressed by the machine gun here. He's doing a wonderful job. An absolutely wonderful job here. While these guys are slowly advancing. Great job. Yeah, these guns take ages to reload, my god. Oh, there comes the next salvo. Here come the impacts. And while it is not, well, precisely on target, it was on target just enough. That was a glorious hit onto the gun. So we know that at least one of those two guns is outright killed. Let's try to bring our 5cm mortars closer to the action, so that they might serve to support us here. You guys. You will go to there. You will go to there. And you will go to there. Oh no, actually go there. And your commander is gonna go here. Get a move on so that these mortars can be used to maybe suppress the other gun. Because remember, there were at least 2. Okay, the heavy battery is once again reloading. It still has 3 salvos to shoot for this fire mission. And I think that should coincide very well with the arrival of my infantry in the zone of immediate danger here. Nice. But I believe that once the second gun has been knocked out, the enemy will retreat. I don't think they have anything really at this point. I mean, my troops have swept through the forest. Everywhere. Oh, there comes the next round. Nice. Damn, this stuff is making big holes. Look at this. Oh, somebody really got deleted here. And another round landed close by. If I can get around onto this little dugout here, that would be amazing. But even so, this is really great. Not only are those heavy rounds wrecking enemy units here, they're suppressing everybody. Which allows my own units to move up. Oh, look at this. A position in the forest with dead Soviet soldiers around. Defeated by my own units. Yeah, look at them. Look at them. My guess is that they tried to run away and then were shot while retreating. Okay, the 5cm mortars are arriving. Machine guns are still doing a wonderful job, so I don't need to move those. I think they can stay where they are right now. Come on, mortars. Move a little bit faster. Can you imagine? Can you imagine to be this poor guy here who has to carry this heavy-ass piece of piece of weapon technology on his back? I don't know exactly how heavy this thing is, but I don't think that this guy is having a great time. Or maybe he is, who knows? Maybe he's into that stuff. That kind of stuff. My heavy artillery is still arriving. We still have 1 more salvo to go, including 1 round that should land any moment now. Damn, this was a really great artillery strike. There it is! Don't tell me that we have... Nah, we did not come close to the gun. But this enemy position here... Well... I mean, this guy... He's still daring to stand up. But I can't believe that he will be doing that much longer. Once concentrated fire starts to come in on him, he will cover down in his trench and he won't dare to stand up and to shoot. The advance is still progressing well. The second gun isn't even shooting at us. This is how well this suppression is working. These guys are scared, hoping that no heavy round lands on their head. And they are right to be scared. Absolutely. Must be a hellish experience to receive incoming artillery fire. I don't think there are many things that are more terrifying than that. Okay. These units here, I believe that these units could maybe pick up some speed. just to make sure that they really get into the flank of the enemy as soon as possible. And that round landed here behind a position. Nah, not close enough. Not close enough, but also still quite devastating. It's a shame that I can't see the gun at the moment. Yeah, look at this. These poor guys. Nice. So that should be rounds complete, yes. So I expect that the enemy will soon be able to regain his senses and to start to shoot back at my own soldiers. However, with these units moving into his flank, this thing will be over pretty soon. We have now spotted the second gun. And I believe the second gun won't be long until it spots us. Then this flanking maneuver will be really important. Look at this monstrum. Look how huge this thing is. It's a real beast. Now, playing this campaign as the Germans has so far not been too difficult, I have to admit. Because of my great number of tanks, to be honest, these things just... If you know what you're doing and you have this many tanks, well, you can do a lot of bad things to the enemy. If I had played this campaign as the Soviets, I would have had to rely pretty heavily on these big guns. These things would have been required to do some serious work, popping tanks left and right. It would be interesting to someday replay this campaign as the Soviets. I think it would be very challenging. However, there will be other campaigns, and yes, I will be playing some campaigns as the Soviets, of course. They have some fun units, some fun battles. Oh, look, these guys came to their senses, they are fighting back. And here comes the suppression. Oh, they turned the gun. They actually turned the gun. Okay, the flanking unit needs to be cautious. They don't know which way to engage right now. The crossfire will be a bitch. Oh, there they go. They're shooting at somebody. Look at this massive thing. They don't seem to see anybody at the moment. But I expect them to start receiving some serious fire. And it shouldn't take too long until that happens. За Stalina, yeah, sure. Do you want to shoot at somebody? These things, do not underestimate these guns. Yes, they are anti-tank guns, but their high explosive rounds are nothing to sneeze at. Oh, and they are turning it back again. Hehe. A little bit confused. No clear lines of sight. This is actually not a great position for a gun. Not at all. The trees are making it very difficult for them to acquire a target. They don't quite know who to engage. Seem to have a target right now. So we might see a shot. No, they're switching targets again. You see the barrel moving left and right. Another target. It seems to me that they are acquiring my soldiers as they sprint forward to the next tree. And then they lose them again. And pick another one. Not too effective. Yeah, look at this loader engaging with his rifle. There, target acquired. But to be honest, that shot looked like it was a bit high. So I don't know how effective that was. And now you are starting to receive machine gun fire. Actually, that's an MP40 by the sounds of it. The gun commander is responding with a submachine gun. And there comes the reply from the machine gun. Yeah, you guys are screwed. And now this unit is arriving. Basically expanding this flanking maneuver. Making it a full envelopment here. What's going on with my 5cm mortars, by the way? They should be in range, should they not? Can't you see anybody? It's a certain possibility. Absolutely. So maybe try to move closer. And let's move the mortars closer as well. You go there. You go there. Oops, didn't want to do that. Right, you there, and you there. That should get you close enough to the action. Hopefully we can use those mortars to suppress the enemy. And to maybe suppress this gun. That would be very useful. But yeah, you can see they're starting to take casualties. Because now they are not only receiving fire from the front, they are also receiving it from the side. And this will pick them off one by one. So it shouldn't take too long until this position is defeated. Oh, there's a position here that is still resisting. However, they are starting to get suppressed. You can see it. This guy is starting to panic. Very nice. Fires are starting. I don't like that. Why do we have so many fires starting in the area? Please nobody die to this, okay? What about you guys? You have taken one casualty so far, that's nothing. And you have one gun going too far on his own. This enemy position is still putting up some resistance with their DP machine gun. And yeah, fires have been started there and there. But I believe we are picking the gun crew apart. Yes, absolutely. More casualties. They're trying to defend the flank with submachine gun fire. This unit here, they can actually start to move up even more. Just go get that position. Advance cautiously, that's fine. And that's that, the enemy is retreating, they have suffered enough. They're suffering even more right now. Now I would love if somebody could get some nice shots onto the gun. Take out the gun crew before the time runs out, but I doubt it will happen. I should be glad if they can't get another shot off, to be honest. And that's that. Success. Let's see. This is looking good. Losses and casualties. I have 19 casualties. I think that's okay. The enemy had 123 men on the battlefield, and he lost almost all of them. 105 casualties. Damn, and I captured a few things as well. A gun, for example. So I guess this gun is now ours. A few trucks. And some captives. Let's have a quick look at the battlefield. Are there any enemies? Yeah. You can see why they retreated. This position was... Oh, sorry. This position was basically overrun at this point. There's only a few guys remaining. A bit of the gun crew. And by the way, this is how well this shield is doing its job. Just catching those bullets, not letting them through. Okay, let's have a quick look what we were up against. An headquarters unit. Headquarters 173rd Rifle Regiment. Those guys were over here. Those were the guys that got caught out in the open and at the edge of the forest here. Oh, it's good that I got you. Yeah, those were just some repair crews. I do not have any intel on the commander at the moment. He might be already dead. Who else did we have? The command of the 4th Company. He died. Very awesome. Together with some snipers, actually. Okay, the enemy had some snipers here. These guys can be very annoying. But inside the forest, they are not that dangerous and can be picked off. Company of riflemen. Nothing spectacular. Some who have surrendered. Nice. Yeah. Surrendered enemies. What else is there? Just riflemen with... Oh, this unit actually did some damage to me. They killed 7 of my men. Okay, they were fighting up here in this area, I believe. Who else do we have? The Mortar Company command died, thankfully. More riflemen. And of course, the guns that we spotted. F-22 guns. Very nice guns. 2 of them, at least. I guess. I don't know what this is. And if it is on the field or if we maybe took it out earlier. But it doesn't matter. We destroyed one of the guns and we captured the other one. Yeah. Really, really well done with this artillery strike here. Okay. With that said, let's take a quick look at the achievements. So nothing spectacular. And let's go back to the operation. And there we go. That's the enemy pushed off the battlefield in the south. The south is ours. There are still some enemy units standing by to re-enter the battlefield if I let them. But I can also just simply blockade them and they won't be able to do anything really. And I think that's what I will do. I will just blockade those guys and they won't be able to get onto the battlefield. That should work. So this was the last battle for this turn. Next up, we will finish the 8th turn and start the 9th one. And that will be the subject for next week. What will we do? We will, of course, capture the road from Volna to Izvos. And we will push towards Izvos itself. I don't think that we will be able to capture it next turn, but who knows? We will see. We will also push up here in the north, I hope, to capture Alexandrovka. And pretty soon we should have all the victory points under our control. For now, thank you everyone. Thank you very much for watching. That's what I wanted to say. And I wish you some great days and goodbye.